we got Hemorage here in good old North Hollywood, California, aka hell. So
what's up, dude?
Awesome. Yeah, so well, glad to finally catch up with you guys after all this time. So
yeah.
So I guess we can start. Introduce yourselves and what your role in the band is.
There you go.
I'll start.
Right to left.
I'm Toby, aka Bona. I do rhythm guitars and some vocals.
My name's Ron. I play drums in Hemorage.
And I'm John. I do vocals and guitar.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourselves. I mean, you guys have been making a lot of noise, and you guys have been.
Is that the word of the streets?
Yeah, that's the rumor has it.
Yeah. Well, we're just a band, that's doing our own thing independently, and we built this bus, and then we just go anywhere we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're like a mixture of a bunch of styles. We're like a crossover band.
Yes, I mean, I think the first time I heard of you guys, you played in front of the Regent, and then I guess you guys raised some hell in downtown LA, and then I guess a bunch of people found out about it, and then you never looked back, right?
Yeah, those are some good shows.
Yeah. It's just like it's exactly the way we just went to go get it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we didn't have to like ask for permission. We just did it.
I mean, you guys are doing things like, I guess, the truest in punk rock style, because it's like...
Yeah. It's more. I feel like it's more punk than the punk scene.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. And
I think we all
it says a lot about the punk scene. Because there's an establishment with... The punk is supposed to be about anti-establishment, but there's establishment within that. So
yeah, it becomes a monster, right?
Yeah, we're just exposing the whole industry, really.
Yeah.
We can do this all by ourselves, and then whoever fucks with us can fuck with us, and
So far, so good.
yeah, regardless that like whoever is involved, regardless of the fact we gonna make it no matter what, and that's our whole thing.
Yeah.
So you better get on with the movement, or like you just watch it happen.
Yeah. At what point, you guys have been a band for a while, right?
Yeah, 2007.
Were you always Hemorage, or did you have a different name?
This is actually our first band.
Oh,
And then
okay.
we just never give up.
Okay.
Because like everybody told us we're gonna give up, so and then I was just doing a fuck you to everybody who told me that I can't do this. Yeah. So
I think the only thing you guys gave up was one van to move into another, so you can go further.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that we gave up really is like our jobs, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and we're like, we sacrifice a lot. I think
Mm-hmm.
you sacrifice time and like other things like partying and all that. Just
But yeah, you put everything you have into this, really.
Yeah, we treat it like it's a business.
Yeah.
I think that's the misconception with like people when they start bands. It's like they want the party, they want the fame and all that, but like there's the reason why they stay broke.
Yeah.
And we just want to be in control of like whatever we want. We do music as a passion, and not like for fashion. Yeah.
Yeah. At what point did you guys work in this van? I mean, or the bus?
Oh well, before this we had an ambulance.
Oh, you had an ambulance.
Yeah, in 2016, 17, we converted it.
Just like playing parties and stuff, right?
No, we were just doing the same formula, but it's just the guys that we had before didn't want to do it, and that's why I always like talk about that, because like that's a big thing that I feel like people should like really like think about when they're like in a band or in the business. They want advice.
If you really want to do it or not.
Yeah, you gotta put that friendship bullshit away, and
Yeah.
just like fucking just do it, because like we did it for a long time, and we felt like we lost a lot of time doing it that way.
Do you guys still have the ambulance back home, or?
Yeah. It's on the other side of the warehouse. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just the last van is the one you guys.
Yeah, the
don't have.
last man got told, and it's like you can see it right there. You can put the camera right there. That's the actual CCTV footage. I just like screenshotted it and like edited it, and that's what it is.
We got that bus last July, right? Like July
Yeah.
4th of July.
No. 4th of July is the first time you played with us.
So right after
we
that.
we got it like around September, I think.
All right.
Yeah. August when we got
Yeah,
it.
right around then.
Yeah, right on.
So like just about 2 years. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Wow, 2 years.
So you two been pretty much together in the band since the beginning?
Yeah, me and him been for the most part, but he didn't join until like later though, like
like a year or two.
Yeah, he was just hanging out with us. He didn't even know how to play instruments.
I hung out with him like
Yeah.
in high school, and then by like my freshman year of college, that's when I decided to like pick up an instrument.
Okay.
Yeah, we just told him that you should pick this up because he was playing keyboards, and he was pretty good at it. So, and our guitarist at the time wasn't really that good at guitar, so we pretty much like demoted him
That's
and
how
gave
you
him
do
the
it,
guitar.
trial by fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And you had a different drummer, right?
yeah. We had a different drummer. Yeah, he joined in into 2021.
Yeah, just what we were talking about that last 4th of
Yeah,
July,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2
Yeah.
years ago.
And did you guys have a bass player or?
We had the bass player on and off, but the last bass player that we had, he was only with the band for like 3 weeks, so we fired him.
Ah.
And that's when we started doing the bus. Right after that,
Okay.
yeah, because like he was we saw it coming, because like after being dragged for so long, we knew that was gonna happen if we kept him around.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna add a bass player at some point, or is that?
if they can match everything, you know, like I think I'm gonna get my friends to do it actually. You know?
Okay.
Fuck it, like maybe fill in.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a ton of bass
Yeah.
players, you know.
Yeah, or we can
rotating
collaborate with
members.
anybody, you know, like it opens up the possibility of like we could like hire the people that we look up to,
Okay.
you know, like the fucking Thundercat or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking cool. Thundercat.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
So from this experience, like what kind of things have you learned from about touring and the business? Because I mean, you guys, like you said, you're trying to make this into a business,
Yeah.
not just
We
for
totally
fun.
go about it in a different way.
Yeah, totally go about it a different way. A lot of critical thinking, problem solving, and then like controlling your stress, because there's a lot of stressful situations where like,
Yeah.
for example, we got hit by a truck.
Yep.
We had to like pick it up and like get back up within a month.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to lose any more money, and we didn't lose any time, and like we felt like we got nothing else to do but to play music, you know. So yeah, and the business side of things, but you keep learning those. Like there's
Yeah.
levels to it. Like you think you're the shit back then, but like 5 years from now, you don't think you're the shit back then. It's that time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just keeping that confidence up too, that's a big thing. Because like a lot of people don't get that.
Yeah.
They one person screws them over, and then just like it's still a ripple effect, you know. And
Yeah.
just being
They
resilient.
feel defeated.
Yeah, and that's never been the attitude with this band. Like we always like trying to like push forward and shit. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are also from the Bay Area, which is
Yeah.
which is a really big metal scene, but also at the same time, there's a lot of older guys that have been established.
Yeah.
A lot of the younger bands, not. I know some have gone to a certain point, others not quite.
Before, you know what, like the topic about that, before I used to get frustrated with like the fact that that's happening.
Mhm.
But as we get older and we are getting established ourselves, and all these like bigger guys are like looking at us, and then like, all right, these guys are doing it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get why they're not throwing a bone, because like if they throw a bone, it's a slippery slope. You
Yeah.
know, everyone's gonna take advantage of them, especially in the Bay Area. It's like that.
Yeah.
We were throwing shows for everybody before we took the independent route.
Yeah.
We were helping everybody. We played shows we threw shows at taquerias, did punk metal flea markets.
Yep. At the HQ.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, no one was respecting us.
Yeah.
Like how they felt like they were just using us, and then like
We're just going through the motions too.
Yeah.
You know, same old routine.
Yeah.
No progress. Just like the same shows, the same fucking, the same group of guys, the same fucking venues. It's just kind of
Yeah, and also like the whole high school mentality thing is like big. It's big over there, especially.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like people don't like this person, talks
like-
about that
like little
person.
cliques or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, it's very cliquey. And like one day I just like put my foot down and like I was like, fuck
that.
everybody.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Fuck everybody, I'll just do things myself.
There's a way bigger scene.
Yeah, and there is like we're getting pretty good shows here in LA. You know,
Yeah.
we're about to play like big shows out here, and then like we're about to go to Texas. People want us to see us there, and then like we would go to like every little single town, like small towns, and we would have like a good crowd.
Yeah, right. It's
And
right
that's
there.
almost impossible for like anybody to do it. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta just go out there though.
Yeah, you just gotta go get it.
Yep.
That's the thing. Like people don't go get it.
I mean,
you
the
know?
bus is huge. You know, it makes
Yeah.
it so fucking. You know, like literally, we just go fucking get it.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Just roll over there.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Swerve.
So I guess if you're going to Texas, I guess the next step is what? Get a Hemorage airplane or?
Yeah, man.
We
Fucking take over
could,
the world.
there's a lot of options. Like we're
Sonic.
yeah
Sonic
we're
train.
like we see the bus as a means to an end. It's not
Yeah.
like our thing that like we have to play in the bus blah
forever.
blah blah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like we just want to get our name out there, and this
Yeah.
is the best way to do it right
And
now.
we're doing it.
Yeah,
There's
and
no doubt about that.
and then
Look at this shit.
but it opens up a lot of possibilities.
Look at
Like
my
now
shit.
that this is our second bus that we built,
Yeah.
third mobile stage.
Yeah. Who knows what's next, right?
Now we can do it better, and we can build it anywhere else. Like we can build a bus in the East Coast, build a bus in different countries.
Yeah.
and just do-
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be smart about it, you
Yeah.
know, and go through the logistics and how to make it happen.
So prior to the band, I mean, with your day job, did you have some kind of job in doing some kind of business? Like,
Yeah,
Out of Barely.
I was a property manager.
oh, okay.
So the guy that my boss, who was like a mentor to me, he taught me a lot about the business side,
Okay.
and like he like looking back at it now, he gave me a lot of like warnings that I ignored. Now that I learned the hard way,
Yeah.
you know, all that stuff, you know, like and all this DIY shit, like this is like these lights and all this and this
Yeah.
wiring and all that, all these little things. He taught us how to do that.
Okay.
We were building this like Christmas house every year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it was pretty big. It was like how long has it been around? Like 50 years. Or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then when he passed, me and him were just like fuck this. We gotta do our own thing. We're not
Yeah.
gonna be. I don't want to be a boss. I don't want to be like another worker for somebody else.
Yeah.
Like he was the best boss that we ever had, and he passed. So like
Ah,
I
okay.
can't be downgrade from there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like yeah.
What about you two? You said
He
you
was
work
working with me, but
Okay.
he joined in later. But like, we've been sharing the same studio wall really for like how long?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
For like 10 years, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had
His
the
like
ideas.
our old studio is actually his old studio, and he would like come
I
over.
still- I still have it.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I kind of got a sense that this wasn't like, even though it's your first band, it's like you have some experience in other areas because there's a lot of bands, it's their first,
Yeah.
it might be their 8th band and they're still screwing up the same way or they make bad decisions and
yeah.
I think it's because they keep doing the same things.
Yeah.
You know, there's just
Insanity,
like
that's what it is.
one formula to do it. You
Yeah.
know, you don't have to just play the same shows and call the same people. Like, you know, there's other ways of thinking about things.
I mean that's how like a lot of bands sound the same too though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people don't really think outside the box,
Nope.
and because it's really hard to like think
Yeah.
of a way to like.
They're like, how do you do it? This is
Yeah.
how you do it. No,
Yeah.
there's other ways to.
Well, like other people don't like learn about the business side of things too. That's a huge thing. Like for us, we learn about the business by doing it.
Yeah.
Like, we started our own screen printing shop because like we saw the pricing of like how much screen printers are making out of our shirts, and then like how much our shirts actually cost. You know, and we learned that, and then we built the business out of that, and then we invested in other things.
okay.
And then, yeah, that was like a well-oiled machine. Or it's getting better. I don't think it's like 100%, but like,
Oh, there's always something.
yeah. Like if I'm selling like 100 shirts a day, then that'll be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. You bring the fucking automatic press over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have been drawing a lot of attention from bigger artists, so I don't know
Yeah.
who are some of the people that have kind of commented that kind of caught you off guard?
Suicide Silence, Exodus, POD. Who else?
Death by Stereo.
Death by Stereo.
Okay.
El Nino.
Oh, nice.
Bleeding Through. Hatebreed.
Okay.
Who else? Who else we got?
Carnifex.
Carnifex, Suffocation, and the Atheist. Fuck, who else? Oh, the dude, the American Idol guy. Yeah, he hung out with the bus. So it's kind of cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he was like the 2020 American Idol winner.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, we didn't believe him at first, really. But you can look it up. His name is Chase. Yeah,
Okay.
You can look it up.
No, I believe you. It's just like I'm surprised you keep track of the people that you meet because
Yeah.
Because we have good conversations with all those people.
the
Yeah.
best
It's
part
really
about
cool.
this, really.
Yeah, and Bridge City Sinners was here, and but they all feel the same way about the whole industry, but we're the only ones actually doing something about it
yeah,
because their hands are tied.
yeah,
You know, and I'm pretty sure it feels liberating to see a band that's like trying to do it all themselves and who brings in whoever they want to bring in. You know?
Okay.
So
In terms of your songs, like what was the band sound like in the beginning, and how much has it evolved into or how different has it turned into these days from the early days?
It used to be like really thrashy and metalcore, because that's what we were into when we were in high school.
Uh-huh.
But like we got into like other kinds of music, you know, like rap music, like even like Daft Punk and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
Like all those little things that like little things with the other artists that I thought that was good, I take it and like turn it into my own thing. Like actually, like still today, I go to the library and borrow like 20 CDs at a time of
Okay.
like albums of like different genres that like I visually connect to, and then like I just listen, give it a shot,
Yeah.
and then there's gotta be something in there. There's gotta be a riff in there or like a melody that like I could totally do it. Like it's kind of like how hip hop is doing sampling music,
Yeah.
you know.
You just take inspiration. From
Yeah,
everywhere.
like how I see it is like I'm giving back to
Yeah.
the music world of what it was given to me. So it doesn't matter what genre it was.
Yeah.
Even movie soundtracks, like listen to that too.
Okay. I know you guys like to reference I know the bus comes up a lot on your merch and all that, but do you
Yeah.
think at some point that's going to be like a symbol of something tied in with Hemorage, whether it's a reference to something in the
I mean,
songs
yeah.
or?
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah,
People
for
are gonna
sure.
think about that.
Yeah, like it is the interesting part about this tour is that we started selling those shirts, and then like we hear like different responses about that
Okay.
shirt. And like how the story about that shirt is like connecting to other people. It makes it really cool. You know, it means a lot more, I guess. I literally just designed this within like 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
Like I saw the CCTV footage that was sent to me, and I just like, oh shit, I'm just gonna screenshot it and then like put it together, and I sent it to him, and he did all he finished it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are actually from San Francisco, right?
I'm from the Philippines. He was born there.
Yeah, born and raised
Yeah.
here.
But
Okay.
I live in SF though. Everybody does. Yeah.
Okay, so how much is the Bay Area metal scene? How much has that influenced you in whether it's musically or anything that's come?
I mean, the reason why we built the bus because we got frustrated with the scene.
Yeah.
That's a huge influence, I think. But musically, like a lot of like, there's so many great music there. It's not just metal too. Like,
Yeah.
The E40 and Mac Dre and all that stuff, and then like you got like the thrash metal, of course, and you got like bands like Mr. Bungle.
Yeah.
And, like all that shit. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
It gives us more like, yeah, we're from San Francisco too.
Okay.
Like we want to be on that, like if you go to Haight Street, there's like paintings of people that's from there, but like they haven't updated for like 40 years, you know. We want to be like addition to that.
Yeah. Well, there's time, so
Yeah.
it'll work.
Yeah, I mean we're getting our photo up on the Escape from New York Pizza.
We could-
That's one step closer to one step closer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you originally from the Bay too, or?
I'm from New Jersey, but I've lived in San Francisco for 15 years now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so quite some time.
So what other kinds of bands did you play in before this?
I've played in a few bands. I played in a pop punk band, played in a hip hop project, I played in a hardcore band, played in other metal bands as well.
The Misfits cover band.
Misfits cover band I was in for,
Okay.
for fucking, I don't know, 10 years just about.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite a few.
Okay. And in terms of touring, so what's the furthest you guys have played so far?
Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah, Seattle's the furthest, I think.
All
Yeah.
the way up and down the West Coast.
Yeah. Well, we were last year we were just testing everything, you know. So
Yeah.
This year is gonna be like we're gonna go through phases of like different areas.
Yeah. Been to Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas. Which one's further? No, Seattle. I think is farther than
Seattle,
Vegas.
yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, you guys have
Just
played
so
Vegas?
often.
Yeah, dude. Like the Vegas show was like 350 people.
It was sick.
Our
Oh,
first
nice.
time there. That was crazy. With their bikes.
What are some of the crazier shows that you guys played? I know the Rammstein show here.
Rammstein was. Oh, were you there? Yeah.
I wasn't. No, I
Yeah,
went.
that was
I didn't go to
crazy.
that one. I went to the one at the Belasco. I think it was after that.
Yeah, the last craziest show was Fox Theater in Oakland.
Okay.
With the cops were there. Yeah.
Just last
Just last week, yeah.
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 That was a good one. Iron Maiden in Anaheim and Concord. That's a good one too.
Yeah, Concord was pretty bonkers.
Yeah,
I guess it's not official unless the cops show up.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah, we've had some
I
great
feel like
ones,
that's the reason why sometimes we get away with it. I feel like they just like, okay, if I show up, there's gonna be more phones out. I'm just gonna make these guys bigger. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they think like that.
You don't think they think
No,
like that? I don't know. I feel like they should. They should.
Yeah.
Because once the cops get involved, intensity goes up, and we're just like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the interesting part is I think the first time I heard about you guys was the show at the Regent, but I think you're on that site, Jackfruit,
Yeah.
which they never cover anything about anything other than maybe hip hop.
Yeah.
They cover more about, I guess, more like which Asian guy's been violated or something. And
Oh,
then-
really?
Yeah. So then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this is a metal band. It's like, okay, you must have done something to catch their attention because
Yeah.
it's like you guys started a mosh pit in downtown LA. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's really cool.
yeah.
Really
So
cool. Pretty legendary
We
stuff.
definitely fucking we're kind of mischievous
Yeah.
in that way, you know.
Yeah. We're like punks, man. You know.
Yeah.
We're pirates in a
Yeah.
sense.
We're pirate punks.
We're just out on the streets, dude.
Yeah.
Just playing out on the streets.
Yeah.
do you guys ever get? Do you ever guys get any kind of like a fan base from like whether from your respective like communities and whether it's the Filipino community
It's
or
starting to. For a long time, no. For a long, it was so weird that like, it was weird.
Probably
It was
be
weird.
surprised.
It was weird.
There are people in other countries listening to us. So
Yeah,
We should
yeah,
look into
but
that.
for a long time though, like, because like there's a Filipino community, they never supported Hemorage.
yeah.
It was so weird.
How about now though?
Still don't. It's so weird.
They're like harmonies.
Yeah, it's so weird that they do that. But I think it's because like we're a diverse group.
yeah.
Like he's not Filipino. People think he wants to think it's Filipino. It's
I get that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
I think,
what, Cambodian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cambodia.
and then before like our new drummer joined, we had like a Guatemalan guy, and the Hispanics wasn't supporting us either. That was weird.
They do now.
Yeah, that's right. They do, and they do now. It's so
Yeah.
yeah.
They sure do now.
Maybe because we sucked. Yeah, we just got better. I don't know. But like that's something that like we gonna address once we get bigger.
Yeah.
So be careful with that shit. Yeah.
The reason I ask is because it's like it's kind of rare to find like Asians in
Yeah.
in metal, so that I'm always curious like what kind of response because it's like
Yeah, it's been really interesting. Like, but now that like other people are thinking that we're cool,
yeah
they're starting to think we're cool.
We are cool.
Yeah, like because for a long time, no one was supporting us,
oh, okay
and like we talked about it behind the scenes, but we never really addressed it till like now, that like that shit really happens, man. Like the
Yeah.
crab mentality, crab in the bucket shit really happens.
okay
Yeah, the Gungreho
Yeah.
conspiracy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
It's
crazy
real.
and it's fucked up, and it happens in San Francisco too, like
Yeah.
a lot.
You think they're your friends, but
Yeah,
yeah, right.
There's so many-
They don't support
yeah.
you or like boost you up.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
like when we just like put our foot down, we cut everybody off. Like we just fuck with ourselves.
yeah
We got more
See you later.
successful.
Yep, it's true.
You know, like you can't lie about that. And it's true. You know,
Yeah.
because we did. You know. But yeah, that's something that like really question. It makes me question things. Like,
oh okay
but at the same time, I mind my own business now. So because
Yeah.
our business is good.
yeah
And we just keep the same people, and like these guys back here that are friends of ours for a long time, and like we just keep them because they're cool with us. We were cool, we without the band or without music, we would have been cool, I think, still. So
okay
yeah, and that runs deep, I think.
okay and I just saw that you guys got a mini documentary.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we were on touring. There's this guy that I helped out years ago that he's a filmmaker, but he kept getting bigger, you know. So, and he saw what we were doing, and he just hit us up like, "Oh, I want to join you guys for a tour," and we filmed it.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, he just did this magic. He just did this thing. We just
You
let him
this
do.
for like what, like 6 days or something?
No,
like
I
that?
think it was 4 days,
Mm.
4 or 5 days. Yeah, yeah. And then the weird thing is he was such a tall guy and bigger guy, and there were 3 small people, you know, like
Yeah.
So he's taking a lot of space in the bus.
You gotta stand outside because
Yeah.
we don't have enough room for you
Yeah.
here.
And then like there's one time we were at a hotel, like he laid down on the bed, he just went straight up, went like this, full, like. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, like, but yeah, he was a really cool guy. He did a lot. He did all kinds of cool stuff
Okay.
before we even fucked with him, you know, like that. So
Is there gonna
Probably
be
check
is there gonna be a part 2 and 3 and 4 or?
we don't know, man. I thought about it at one point. There's like maybe we should do this every year, because like it's evolving consistently, you know. Like what we were there in that documentary from where we are right now at this moment is totally different.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It's only been how long?
Six months.
7
Yeah.
months. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, like the way we think is totally different. Like how we
Okay.
approach things.
We've done so much
Yeah,
since then.
we got smarter.
Mhm.
We got more efficient.
Oh, nice.
So
We've been through a lot.
yeah.
And you guys just put out a 7-inch, right?
Yeah, I put a 7-inch with NFTs.
Okay.
And it's like pretty cool. It's like pretty advanced to the
Yeah.
people
Some
that
new,
like.
new shit in the works too.
Yeah, we got some
just
new
did a
shit in the
recording
works.
Studio.
Yeah.
Is that with an NFT or you're not sure yet?
This one I don't know.
This
I don't know
one's
yet.
gonna be a
Yeah,
fucking.
it's gonna be
shit,
really
though.
good though.
Okay.
It's like we can't talk about it all crazy, but it's big. It's gonna be big.
Forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like yeah. I think it's gonna turn some heads around.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the thing that
So
people are
excited.
waiting for, is like music.
Yeah,
I mean, other
we-
than what you play.
Yeah,
but-
especially like we just released a 4-song EP like last in December,
Yeah.
and like people wanted more.
Yeah.
And then like, we released a short documentary. People are telling us that these should have been longer.
Yeah.
So
There's a demand.
yeah, there's a demand. So we're just gonna keep going.
Next, they're like, you should make it shorter, and then you keep going back and forth. And you're like,
Yeah. The mini parts, mini series.
next thing you know, it's like,
Episode.
Yeah.
this is why we put out one song at a time, so everyone stops.
Yeah, we did the single version, but I think people want us to see an album. To
Okay.
See how like we do it. You know, it's been a while too. Like I've been itching to like make an album too. So
Okay.
yeah.
What are some of the places you haven't played yet that you're looking forward to playing? That
New
you're-
York, Brooklyn,
Yes.
Philadelphia, Alabama, all that shit. Dude.
Okay.
Illinois. Yeah. We'll be there.
Okay.
We have a formula that we were coming up with that we're gonna be there at
Okay.
the right time.
Okay.
When the busiest time of their year, we'll be there.
Anything else that you got coming up that you want to plug or?
No, not at the moment. We got a lot of things going on already. The tours and like we got new products. We always got new shirts. We got new music videos coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, and a couple of live in studio versions of like what we did over the weekend. We're just gonna drop that soon. Yeah, man. Like trying to build our fucking content, like our YouTube too. We're gonna try to build that shit too.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, only bands.
bands.
Only bands. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And people want to find you. Where do they find
Hemorage.net or like on Instagram. You know, all the socials. It'd be like probably like if you edit it, it'll be like should put it right here.
Hemorage SF.
Yeah, it'll be right here.
Link in the bio.
Yeah.
you? And then they can, since a lot of people haven't seen you guys live yet, so they can't get it in person, so they can get shirts online too.
Yeah, they can get on their web store, savagepeople.net. It's also gonna be like right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys are gonna also start playing actual club shows, little by little, right?
Yeah, like hybrids. Like
Okay.
it has to be 100% on our own terms.
Okay.
Yeah, like which is really cool. Like some venues are like, you know, I know, but no, we got it under control
Yeah.
because I talked to them. You do that, so you can't do that to me. Yeah, but yeah, it's like it's under our own terms, you know, in terms of like negotiation and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna start playing other shows too.
Okay.
Because we can't, we almost just died. We can't say no to everything.
Yeah.
We gotta live it up. I think that's what really changed our mindset too. Is that accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta do it while you can, right?
Yeah.
You got a lot of attention from that accident. I mean, not. I mean,
It is very bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
was-
really interesting.
you're like
The
you're in a
room
big-
was so nice. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
it was very nice. At the same time, yeah, it was weird. It was too nice sometimes. But we were grateful. We were able to build up like so fast. You know.
So you didn't get the. You guys are so nice. Why are you so angry?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it. Just keep going. You know, anybody who wants to like do this shit,
Just keep going.
you just keep going and like think outside the box.
And
It's
then
really that's all I can say. And like think business wise.
okay.
Start learning about the business side. It's huge. It's huge. Yeah.
Well, you guys have grown a lot, and I mean, since I think I've seen you guys since 4th of July last year. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one year is, you know, you can do so much in a year.
Yeah,
honestly.
especially like if you're like consistently doing it like we did. Like we played I think at least like 200 shows at this
That's what
point.
we were saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
you guys, you're playing what, an average like 2 shows at a time?
Yeah. Sometimes this trip has been only one show, but we were doing something in the day.
We go.
Sometimes you do 3, right?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do 3 too sometimes.
That's what I said.
Okay. Cool. All right. So.
Oh yeah. Thank